What's up, everybody? Just out walking the dogs today. It's cloudy, as you can see. The weather forecast keeps saying like partly cloudy, but this is just overcast. After that, 110 degree weather, it's just been like mid 70s maybe, and just like kind of muggy and overcast like this. So anyway, that's the weather report if you were wondering. What was I going to talk about? I had a topic in mind. Let's see. I don't know. What I was thinking about today? I was thinking about how it seems like, I don't know if it's human nature or what, right? But kind of how society seems to divide us up, right? The big ones are like black versus white, right? Races, Asians versus Mexicans, right? So like a way to organize people into a certain group and then say those people do it the wrong way, religion's another good one. You got Islam versus Judaism, Christianity versus, whatever, Hindus and Buddhists or whatever, right? But then you even got kind of more innocent ones, the seniors versus the juniors, the Sonics versus the Lakers, whatever, right? And then some people take kind of that group that they're in a little too extreme, a little too much emotion maybe goes into it, and then they go on like a shooting spree or something because you told the wrong guy the wrong thing at the wrong time or something. Who knows, right? I was trying to practice my Asian squat, but my knees started to hurt. Anyways, I don't know. I was just thinking about it because, there's just so many examples of like songwriters, right? You have like Logic, where he's like, everybody people, everybody needs some, everybody love, everybody bleed, And basically what he's trying to say is we're all the same. And I know I'm not the first person to realize this, obviously. It's been talked about. Why is there so much fighting? Why do we care so much about some imaginary person in the sky? Why do we fight and spit and throw hands because a person that happened to live in a different city likes the team from their city and our two teams are playing or whatever, right? Most of the time you're born in a city, and majority of the people don't leave that city, so they just become stuck in that city, and then they just, because of where they were born, basically they're a fan of the biggest, closest sports team, and then they're like fighting people and getting on social media and saying, your team sucks, I hate you, or whatever. These are the big examples, but like I said, there's more innocent ones. My neighborhood versus your neighborhood, even within the same religion, my church versus your church. And sometimes, I think healthy competition is fun. I think it can bring out a competitive spirit, as long as people are, obeying the laws and the rules and whatnot. But obviously some people take it too far. But anyways, kind of back to my original point is that it seems like at every stage, in our lives, society seems to say, this is who you are based on your skin color, your race, your ethnicity, your nationality, your income, all these deciding factors, right? Instead of, we're not just the sum of our parts, we're who we are individually, or whatever that saying goes. But I don't know. That's just kind of what I was thinking about today. Was at the end of the day, what's another good example? John Legend. 'Cause we're just ordinary people, and we don't know which way to go. I know. I don't sing as well as John, but pretty close, right? Anyways, it's just funny to me. And I'm not, absolved from it. I went to UW, and when I went to college, of course, I would talk smack, my two biggest rivals, Oregon and Wazoo, I would, I'd talk a lot of smack about those two schools, and when we played them, I'd want to beat them really bad. I think that's just part of, kind of the location I'm at. I'm at the college. I'm rooting for my team to win, and like I said, I think some competitive spirit and having fun and enjoying a sport for the entertainment of it is all good fun, right? But if you take a step back, it just seems like throughout your entire life almost, then it becomes your age, right? You're a boomer. Okay, boomer. Then it becomes a meme, or the Gen X and the millennials and the Gen Z or whatever, right? And so it seems like throughout life, every point of life, you are in some category defined by some trait of yours, and then because of that, you're judged or you're labeled or people want to fight you or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's human nature, the way that we kind of or put people in these buckets and then say this is who you are, and then I automatically don't like you because you, like, for example, in my personal life, I'll see a driver's license with a Wazoo on the back, right? And I'm like, right? But I have friends that went to Wazoo, and if I didn't know you went to Wazoo, like let's say I didn't see the Wazoo sticker first, but I just met you and we started having a beer at the bar, or our kids were playing at the park, we sparked up a conversation, chances are we might end up, being good friends, having a good time, enjoying each other's company. But, then you find out that they go to Wazoo or whatever, right? You find out that they're a different religion or they believe a certain thing. Now all of a sudden, don't we all want the same thing? Don't we all just want to like have a nice family, have a house to live, have some clothes, have some money to go do some fun stuff, travel, eat, Isn't that all what we want at the end of the day? I don't know. Anyways, I'm ranting at this point. It's a long video. If you made it this far, you're awesome. Peace out. That's my thoughts for the day.